Hi there, I'm Steve and you're watching Hall & Ash. I thought I might do something a little bit different today. We don't always go hunting, fishing, and camping. We got other things that we like to do as well. And one of those is, as you can see in the background, antique tractors. Now, I've helped my dad. This is his collection. He's done one tractor every year, maybe not quite one, every year since he retired in 1994. There's 18 tractors in this barn that I'm in that Dad has done. I've added on to the barn 3 times. The old barn, which I'm standing in at the moment, there's 5 tractors here, and it's kind of dirty. I won't embarrass Dad and show that area of his shop because it's a working shop. You know, there's oil on the floor and dirt and grease. But this is the area that he keeps them all in when he's done with them, and they're cleaned up and they're nice. So I'll just go through them here kind of quick because there's got to be some tractor enthusiasts out there. And as you can tell, Dad is not subject to one color. He likes them all. He's got John Deere's, Molene's, Internationals. There's a Huber, Oliver, Silver King. There's even an old corn sheller. So this one here is a John Deere H, and it's similar to the one that Dad started farming with in 1946. He said he bought an old John Deere H with a 1 bottom plow and a 2-row cultivator, and that's what he started farming with. So he had to have another John Deere H in his collection. This next one is a John Deere BR. BR means B regular. And a regular is a tractor. It's kind of like a standard too, that the axles are fixed. They're non-adjustable. This one, him and I found up in Manistee, Michigan, and there was a tree growing through it. We brought it home, cleaned it up, and him and I together restored it. I'm not certain of the year. I'm going to say 37. Not positive. I probably shouldn't quote the years unless I know them for sure. The next one is a John Deere GP, and this one my brother Mark found, and he and Dad worked together on this one. This is a Beaner, and if you see the axle is arched, I believe this is why it's called a Beaner, is that years ago when they were raising beans in Michigan, they used a Beaner to straddle the 2 rows. That way they wouldn't knock over the bean plants and lose beans from crop loss. The next one is a John Deere AR. I can't tell you much about this one, except it sure reminds me of the one from Green Acres. Remember that TV show, Green Acres? The next one is John Deere 60. This is kind of a real collectible because it's a high seat standard. Now you'll find low seat standards, but a high seat is not that common. And he has one that he had somebody else paint. Most of these tractors in here were painted by members of the family, mostly my son. I've painted a couple. It's a family project. It's part of what we do. Or what we used to do. Dad's kind of stopped. Dad's 93 years old, and he hasn't done one at all this year. The last one he did was last year, and it was a 2010 John Deere. This one here is a 1926 Huber, and I know that for certain because this tractor was my grandfather's, and he used to run a threshing machine with it and a sawmill. Tried to do some field work with it, but it was so difficult to steer it that he just put it in a kind of like a stationary power source, and it was on the thrashing machine and then later in the sawmill. He sawed a lot of material for barns in this county. He also built a lot of barns back then. This one's an International 444, and it's not antique, but Dad just thought it was cute and he wanted to restore it. So he cleaned it up, got it running real good, and that's why he has it. This one here is, I believe, a 1952 Minneapolis Moline wide front. And I can remember using this when I was just a young kid on the farm. It's also a standard that you can't adjust it. It's a fixed axle. It don't adjust in and out. The next one is a John Deere L. Everybody loves the little John Deere L's. They're small. They go to a lot of tractor shows. Next to that is a Silver King. Silver Kings are pretty rare. They were, I think this one was a 1935, 36, somewhere back in there. They didn't make a lot of them, and I believe there was some kind of a lawsuit with Plymouth because they originally were called a Plymouth for the first year, and then the Plymouth Motor Car Company, I believe, got into a lawsuit, and they changed the name to Silver King, but I don't know, they were around a few years, not a whole lot. This little one here is just what a lot of people call a hit and miss engine with a garden tractor rear end that it's just cute. It's not a real tractor. It's just something that he bought, cleaned it up, restored it, got everything running real good. He calls it a Rumley oil pull because it's kind of modeled after that. It's just a novelty tractor. And then going down the other row, this is a Oliver 60 Standard. Yeah, I think that's probably one that I painted. As you can tell, it's not a very good paint job. It's kind of dull, but I'm not the greatest painter, but I try. Minneapolis Moline BF with a factory wide front. It looks like he's got a soft tire. Yep, he's got a soft tire in the back. I don't know a whole lot about the Molines. It looks like, except that they got soft tires, because his Moline Z has also got a soft tire. And the last one here, on this side of the barn, is a Moline RTS. Molines were all hand clutch tractors up until a certain point, and then they had the foot clutches later on in the years. So this is my dad's tractor collection. Like I said, he's 93 years old. He keeps himself very, very busy with it. Has up until a year ago, and he's kind of stopped. But I'm pretty proud of him to be able to do this, to keep the family thing, the farming thing going. It's something that he grew up with, and he loves old tractors. And thank you for watching. If you got any questions on any of these, put them down in the comments, and I'll ask him to answer them. I'll get the answer back to you if you have any. So that's it. Thank you for watching.